$1 trillion. That's my retirement number. No, I'm serious. $1 trillion. A couple years ago, Gallup actually provided that statistic to say that is what it's costing US companies in turnover, right? That's how much it's costing your organizations to both indirect and direct costs. So DC's share of that, think of how many people you've lost, perhaps maybe in the past couple years. You've lost them due to return to office, right? They now have to start readjusting to something that was normal for many, but completely new to most. Why is Linda calling me again, right? Or why do we have this 5 p.m. meeting on a Friday? It's because we're not communicating, right? And we were talking about preferences and how it is that we start to approach many of these conversations, and it starts with being honest. It starts with being authentic. It starts with being open to having the conversation. How many of you recognize at least one person on this slide? All right, then I'm going to ask you, we're going to divide it into A and B. How many people are Team Michael Scott? Well, not that you support his behaviors, but that you know who he is. They represent many different people that we actually already experience either daily or have at some point in our careers, right? How many of you have at least one or two of the bad behaviors you've seen between these two, have witnessed it just within your career or your career span? Just raise your hand, right? That's why it's funny. It's because it resonates with us. These are behaviors that we've been tolerating for generations. We think that it's not an issue, right? We think that we actually are supposed to conform to corporate environment or to this bad behavior because we know this is how you get promoted, right? Bad behavior or not doing your job, this is how you get promoted. We promote bad behavior. And what's happening, you actually have people like this. Yes, these are millennials, these are Gen Z, these are people who are newer to the workforce who are saying, nah, no thank you, right? It's not that I'm gonna dance on TikTok. That's not what they're doing. But let me go through a couple of them. The first one, Natalie, corporate Natalie. How many of you know who she is? Yeah, corporate Natalie records reels in real life corporate environment. Bring those values into how it is that we approach the work that we do, right? So it drives our decision making. It drives the conversations that we have. It drives our leadership style. And we don't even know it because it's actually subconscious, but it's time to challenge that. It's time to start figuring out whether or not what we're doing is what we actually truly desire, or if in fact we're leaning more so into the norm and trying to get people to fit into these cogs.